All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between Colorful versus Infi. This game taking place here on Amazonia. Over here at what I'll call the top right-hand side of the map, we have the red Night Elf player. The viewers will have to tell me who is who, because it is going to be red versus blue, both sides, well, playing Night Elf, and none of them actually using their real names any longer. I believe Infi is Headshot, but I'm not 100% sure. Therefore, I'll just try to refer to them as Red versus Blue here in WarCraft 3. This game did come highly recommended, but I always reserve judgment on whether or not I recommend a replay. So let's see if it is going to be this way. And well, hopefully it is, and you guys do enjoy it. I am not streaming right now. I only have time to cast one game, and it feels like a little bit of a waste to try and cast for 30 minutes and build up a little bit of a view pool, only to have to sign off right at the end of the first game. Anyways, it is going to be Keeper of the Grove versus Keeper of the Grove. No surprise there. Patch 1.30 is, springtime for the Keeper of the Grove. He has just been dominating the scene, changing and shifting the meta, he's been shifting the meta. I haven't really been playing all that much, as I don't get to practice and play at a very high level any longer, and because of that, well, I just practice talking really, really fast. Anyways, things are going to start opening up here. Ancient of War Wisp clearing out the 5-3-3 creep camp. Keeper of the Grove should make its way over there without much of an issue. Already using the lightning shield to great effect here, dealing damage across multiple units. That lightning shield, I believe, is 10 damage a second, and you can see how much damage this is really doing here as the archer just pulls back now. All three of these creep camps can pretty much just be destroyed instantaneously, as we're now going to see a wisp pull over and now actually pull these creeps to the Ancient of War. Now, very fast level 2, and the reason why I go play by play on this particular portion of the game is because I know a lot of players out there are wondering how they can get better. They're trying to figure out creep patterns, creep strategies, and by notating and showing exactly what is going on and verbalizing different strategies that players are using, perhaps they will become aware of it and try to execute those same strategies, such as, engaging with the Ancient of War so that it takes poison, things of that nature, as we now see Force of Nature's perhaps going to try and engage this Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove now wandering back here, getting some damage onto one of those Force of Nature's, but doesn't want to take damage on his own Force of Nature as he retreats back. Taking the tier already happening for blue and red, both. Blue with a little bit of a lead there, as the Keeper of the Grove is, going to be, I guess, galloping, or is that a gallop or a trot or a canter? And that's when you know you have daughters and watch My Little Pony. Anyways, Keeper of the Grove now making its way back over here. For all the bronies out there, I do agree that the storylines are much better than a lot of your typical cartoons. They do not make my brain melt. But I guess my kids are my beard, so to speak, as an explanation of why I happen to know about the main 6. Anyways, Keeper of the Grove now making its way back down across here. Kobold Tunneler going to end up getting finished off by blue right there. Nicely done. You can see a little bit of that denial since you didn't see the coins actually pop up. Entangle onto the Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove taking a lot of damage there. Now going to be forced to retreat. And what this is really doing is putting pressure on these Moonwells. If you can somehow manage your Moonwell mana better than your opponent by making a lot of the mana have to be used to regenerate hit points as opposed to regenerating mana, that means that your Keeper of the Grove should in fact be able to have more spells to cast later. Big emphasis on should right now, as we are looking at the blues Moonwells, not very empty at all. Both sides sitting at 28 over 50, or half full? Yeah, half full, or getting close to there. About half full across multiple, as it is turning into a Keeper of the Grove Archer matchup. All right, army size is 27 to 30. Headshot is red, meanwhile green is blue, if you guys are wondering who is who. as we're going to be looking at the Keeper of the Grove trying to get to level 4 here. All right, Keeper of the Grove back across here. Is it going to... Oh, using a replenishment potion. Nicely done. Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away. Is it going to be able to finish off those units? Yes, the Entangle revealing that Archer right there. Archer is able to, well, pin cushion her up, as it does end up getting taken down. Keeper of the Grove did not buy a new Scroll of Town Portal, just now racing back off to the north, as both sides are just going to go back to creeping again. You can see a very good use of the Wisp off over here by Red to keep track of the minimap and see where his opponent is. Because of that, he knows he can actually clear out this rather difficult creep camp in peace, as his opponent is on the other side of the map. Now, Rock Golem will get taken down. There it goes, picking up a Ring of Protection plus... What, no, actually, was that the Wand of Mana Stealing? Most likely there. As now we're going to look at the Keeper of the Grove wandering around again. We are sitting at Tree of Ages. We are going into Ancient of Wonders. I don't see any other tier buildings, and that is a shocker. Not having any other tier 2 buildings at this point. No Dryads, no Bears, no Ancients of Wind. I am curious as to what is going to be going down. Meanwhile, Ancients of Wind will quickly get canceled here as a bunch of detonations being used. All right, Keeper of the Grove now making its way back off to the north. Going to go ahead and entangle a Wisp there and now pull back again. These archers, what are they doing? Are they trying to pull creeps? It does not look like it, as Blue seems a bit lost. All right, Tome of Intelligence stolen, and now going to go ahead and teleport back home. Teleporting back home. Going to use those Clarity Potions, well, quickly and effectively, now making its rounds back out. And the army size is 33 compared to 32. Both sides are not investing very much, as this Keeper of the Grove steals a Tome of Agility. I guess books feel better when you read your opponent's books. I don't quite know, as the Keeper of the Grove now making its way over here to the bottom right-hand side of the map. At this stage, both sides are trying to figure out where their opponent is. You see a quick and easy reveal right there. The Keeper of the Grove may be able to finish off this Archer, as this Archer is going to go ahead and try and fight back here. All right, Archer just standing there, could easily drink a bunch of Moonwell juice. Gonna go ahead and do that there, as the Keeper of the Grove now looking to back off and get away. This Keeper of the Grove unable to get an entangle off, as it keeps on breaking line of sight. We are looking at ballistas, or excuse me, glaive throwers now joining in on the fight as well. So Ancients of Wind and glaive throwers. This is an interesting strategy. Well, you're going to see 300 over 300 supply, but the problem with glaive throwers in a matchup against the Keeper of the Grove is the Keeper of the Grove just has to get to the front line and then most likely or very easily be able to summon Ents from a nearby tree to engage onto those glaive throwers. Siege units are generally strong, or always strongest when they are unhindered, as you see the Keeper of the Grove now getting to level 4 here. All right, Lone Archer, is it going to get taken down? It looks like it will. Oh, taken down by the creeps instead, as the Keeper of the Grove now doing a bit of a charge. Glaive throwers are all right here. Ents now trying to join in on the fight. However, he's going to notice a little bit of his mistake right now, as the Keeper of the Grove most likely... Oh, there's some more detonations again. Not getting the back line. That's actually a big deal, as this Keeper of the or this glaive thrower is going to end up getting taken down. No easy heal there. Still having 3 glaive throwers once again, as more Ents are going to be joining in on the fight. Some bad detonations, mainly the problem right now, as the glaive thrower may try to back up. He is sitting in between 2 trees, and by sitting in between 2 trees, well, those glaive throwers are actually getting beat down very quickly. Blue forced to retreat right there. 3 glaive throwers still up. More glaive throwers getting added into the army combination. And with that said, 2-0 or up 2 upgraded glaive throwers. You cannot upgrade the armor on glaive throwers, only the attack. Gonna cause a bit of an issue. Also, repairs underway on those glaive throwers. And because they are mechanical units, you cannot entangle them. One of the benefits of using glaive throwers versus an opponent there. So we are going to have a mass archer army going up against, well, a mass glaive thrower army combination. Ents are going to be part of this everywhere, as we're going to take a look. Archer taking a bit of damage. Is it going to end up getting taken down? All right, damage going to come across here. Let's take a look. Archer's going to do a little bit of pin cushion damage across multiple units. Acid bomb onto the archers as the low hit point archer is purposely backing off into the, well, back portion of the field. But he is still not getting chased. There's an entangle there. Oh, glaive. Oh, there goes the alchemist. Alchemist could get taken down. Archer could end up dying due to the damage over time there. And yes, it will end up happening since it was not daybreak. Natural regeneration does not happen. 42 supply compared to 33. Red having the slight advantage, continuing that push. Blue, well, down to a 44 supply army. And what is going on here? Both sides are still fighting, and it looks as though another glaive thrower will get taken out. 30 supply compared to 40, but archers could easily start to end up falling, and you can see how quickly that damage starts to add up. That archer down to 54, 38. Is it going to get taken down? 6 hit points, one more shot. There it goes, strangled or entangled to death. Now, back at home, you can see some of those moonwells are fairly empty. Alchemist is getting resurrected. And this is always a question that I get. When do you know when to use moonstones in a Night Elf versus Night Elf matchup? And the key question is you often don't. If you know that your opponent is going to be out of position and you're fighting inside your base, definitely use the moonstone as if your moonstones are, or if your moonwells are semi empty, you can use that moonstone, heal back up. If you know that your opponent's moons or moonwells are full themselves, you can go ahead and try to use a moonstone to try and mitigate it. But then you may see your opponent teleport back home, drink those moonwells, and still get a good benefit from that moonstone. Archers heading off to the north here. Ents, Keeper of the Grove. Well, quick entangle here. We're going to see an engagement. Blue versus red. North versus south. Glaive throwers in the back line. Ents are trying to make the long walk to that back line there as the glaive throwers are in serious trouble. Meanwhile, Alchemist leading the way, trying to go after some of those archers as a Scroll of Healing quickly used. Scroll of Healing is extremely effective when you're doing a lot of damage across multiple units, but when you have this level of focus fire that we're seeing here, and what the healing is greatly reduced. We're going to see the Alchemist get taken down for the second time. Keeper of the Grove still sitting at level 5, as we may see, well, oh, there goes an archer there. 2 more archers taken down. 34 supply compared to 48. Red now getting up to level 6, and Red starting to take a commandable lead as we see an entangle go down on another archer. All right, Keeper of the Grove going to quickly chase after that archer there. We could see it get taken down. Are we going to perhaps see it taken down? Well, one more shot should do it. And oh no, Scroll of Healing used to try and keep that unit alive, and it does end up working. Now, attacking and sieging with glaive throwers with siege damage in the back, that very far range could cause some serious problems. Meanwhile, Ents now joining in on the fight to flank off this archer, as the Ents now trying to chase after those glaive throwers here. They are going to have to do a little bit of a walk of death past all of these archers as the trees take a beeline left turn to go after the engaging other units. Archer versus Archer, 32 supply compared to 44. We're taking a look at Headshot having the lead right now, the red player having the lead. Meanwhile, Blue finally gets the Keeper of the Grove to level 6 as well. And what is going to end up happening here? Who is going to be able to use the Tranquility better and use it more effectively, as the Keeper of the Grove down to 67, down to 36. Potion of Invulnerability. Going to go ahead and try and go after this. Are we going to see Tranquility now be used? Yes, Tranquility used, as the heals are now coming back into play, but the healing is only mainly on this Keeper of the Grove. The other surrounding units are not benefiting nearly as much. Meanwhile, you can take a look. Acid Bomb here. Keeper of the Grove could perhaps try and do a lot of healing back at the other end, as the Ents are just trying to get in front once more. There goes one Ballista or Glaive Thrower. More damage now being thrown back the other way. Keeper of the Grove low on mana. Is it going to be able to really finish out this fight, as the archers are now going to try and retreat again? Those Trents are getting into a better position once more, as you are taking a look at the low hit point archer almost taken down. It could end up getting, no, there's the Moonwell again, as that archer tries to get away. A little bit of a chase there, as you can see them all getting taken out very easily. There goes another, and there goes another. Meanwhile, Alchemist off on the side here, getting to level 2. That means that it is not going to resurrect nearly as fast. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove still has a potion of mana. Could try and use that potion of mana. There's the Entangle onto the Alchemist. Alchemist using Tranquility. Is the Alchemist going to get taken down? It looks as though, yes, it does. Even with Tranquility, the Focus Fire far too much. As you see Tranquility now going back the other way. All right, Glaive Throwers, 34 compared to 29 supply, trying to spread apart all of that damage. The Glaive Throwers are micro to try and go after some of those back units here, as the Tranquility should be coming to an end again. There you have it. Archers now pulling back once more. There goes another heal. 29 supply compared to 39. Red having a 10 supply advantage. Is it going to translate into the win? Still constantly pushing. And Trent's now trying to chase after this Glaive Thrower, Ballista Archer Army. What is this? Reign of Chaos 2003? Glaive Thrower is now trying to back up once more. As, well, they are just in a massive run. Panda joins in on the fight. Breath of Fire across multiple units. There goes one Glaive Thrower. Panda with Breath of Fire could finish off those archers extremely fast. And if that Panda gets to level 3, well, that Breath of Fire will, in fact, do a terrible, terrible amount of damage. Keeper of the Grove now quickly surrounded. Should end up getting picked up. There you have it, trying to pick up the units there. It could end up getting taken down. Yes, Dizzy onto the Keeper of the Grove, as the Keeper of the Grove tries. Oh, he does, in fact, buy a Scroll of Town Portal and is able to get away. 41 supply compared to 32. Panda now heading back off to the north. Both sides sitting on level 6 master ability heroes. But who is going to use it better? There's still a little bit of dizziness for this Keeper of the Grove now. Panda now making its way back down to the south. Where is it going to travel to next? That is the all-important question. What is going to be that follow-up play? Keeper of the Grove gonna head over here to the bottom left. Meanwhile, this Keeper of the Grove still wandering around. Where are they gonna be going to? Ancient of War, Wisp all being brought over, as we're looking at the Keeper of the Grove picking up a potion. I thought that was a potion of invisibility. It is. And the Keeper of the Grove, well, what can he really do? Well, he used the potion of invisibility only to reveal himself right here, right now. All right, gonna go ahead and engage. And as the archers are right there, Panda could get off a big Breath of Fire across multiple units. That is big damage. That does eventually add up over time, as the archers will get taken down. That one low hit point archer down to already 39 hit points. This Panda has to be very careful. Potion of Invulnerability. There is the Breath of Fire, as the Panda now with Tranquility just enjoying, well, not dying right now. All right, Panda sitting at 350 hit points. No additional mana whatsoever. 49 supply compared to 39. Is the Panda going to be able to join in? Oh, there's some Goblin Sappers right there. They did try to explode, as the Chemical Raging Goblin Alchemist, where is it running off to? It's actually a little bit lost in terms of control. Keeper of the Grove gets taken out, and now the Chemical Raging... Wow, the Chemical Raging Alchemist almost dies as well. It looks like he lost control of his heroes, and as soon as he lost control of his heroes, all it takes is a split second. And now, well, blue with a big advantage. Red, headshot, being forced to resurrect a Keeper of the Grove, a level 6 Keeper of the Grove. That is extremely expensive. He does have a supply advantage, but... well, that Keeper of the Grove on the other side is now sitting at level 7. The downside, though, was that the blue Panda was not actually in play, so it didn't have a chance to get to level 2. Keeper of the Grove about to engage back across here. Alchemist gonna join in. You can see all of a sudden it's gonna end up getting slowed up. Chemical Raging Goblin gets taken out, as the Tranquility of the Keeper of the Grove keeping so many units alive once more. All right, units looking to pull back again. Meanwhile, this Forest Troll Trapper will get taken down. Panda, well, in a mad race to chase after all those units, will it be able to finish off anything? 2 heroes versus none. Red has the supply advantage, but that is pretty much all he has right now until the heroes join back out on the field. Blue is going to have the big advantage and the big comeback. Keeper of the Grove, well, Alchemist sitting at level 3. The Keeper of the Grove back at home is going to be able to teleport and join back in on this fight. Here you have it. Panda perhaps back off here, or is the Tranquility Potion going to be transferred? Not quite yet. There's more trees joining in, and now the Altar of Elders could possibly get taken down. Timing is going to be critical, trying to resurrect that Keeper of the Grove. Ents trying to dodge those detonations. However, the Altar of Elders down to 360 hit points. Breath of Fire could make a very, very big deal right here, right now. Ancient of War coming back out, and the Keeper of the Grove will be able to make its way back out onto the field. 37 supply compared to 35. Ent's going to join back in onto the field here. Keeper of the Grove backing off to the north, using a Clarity Potion and a Potion of Mana. It looks like Red has regained his footing. He does have a level 3 Alchemist compared to a level 1 Panda, but the Panda has double potions of invulnerability, the Keeper of the Grove having a single potion of invulnerability. Alright, everyone getting to their respective corners. Panda still low on mana. Keeper of the Grove could have bought some clarity potions and given it to the Panda. Panda is very low on mana right now, and if this game does go to Red headshot right now, it's gonna be because he got his second hero first. By getting that second hero to level 3, Acid Bomb at level 2 is significantly more important than Acid Bomb at level 1, as it splashes more, reduces more armor, and causes more problems. Gold mines have now been mined out on both sides, as the Tree of Ages doing that walk of shame to try and move into another home. Archers heading back off to the north here. Let's take a look. Eating through the tree line. The Alchemist is going to get some experience. Keeper of the Grove, not so much, as this Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 7. And the Panda, while creeping by himself, will get to level 3 here. But more importantly, the Panda is not using Breath of Fire right now to clear this creep camp out faster, so he will have at least some mana going into that next battle. One Archer is going to try and Shadow Meld. No, quickly gets taken out. Alchemist is still sitting at level 3. Meanwhile, this Keeper of the Grove off to the north, still keeping tabs on everything else. All right, 2 Force of Natures here. Panda, Boots of Quoth the Lost, +6 agility. Keeper of the Grove gonna get bouldered to the head as it now tries to pull away again. All right, a little bit of damage. Keeper of the Grove still engaging nearby. Panda will get to level 3 now, and if anything, Blue is being given an opportunity to get back into this game. All right, those stone golems quickly taken down. Those thunderclap though, doing so much damage to that Panda, as the Panda picks up Unholy Aura and a Tome of Agility. All right, clearing out the other side creep camp, difficult creep camp. There you go. Archer's gonna try and pull back and go ahead and get in a position. Archer's gonna now go after all of those units. You can see those thunderclaps, how much damage it does deal. Meanwhile, Ents are coming in over here. This is gonna be a potential creep jack flank. Keeper of the Grove is in position. Archers are now on the move. How many red units will die in this battle? Or, well, a couple of unlucky stuns and boulders and entangles will mean at least 2 get taken down. All right, well, Keeper of the Grove now in trouble. Breath of Fire finishes off 1. Keeper of the Grove now using that Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Panda now in trouble. He's using a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability as well, as both sides are going to try and engage. Well, Drunken Brawler by the Panda, getting a little bit of evasion and a little bit of critical strike, as the Panda is going to try and engage here. All right. Keeper, or the Panda now going to go ahead and fight back once more. There's Tranquility healing up multiple units. Panda is in trouble, gets taken down. Keeper of the Grove of Red gets up to level 7. Archers are fighting back and forth. Wisp now coming in from the other side. Level 7 Keeper of the Grove could get taken down as well. He's a pincushion. He'll get taken down. Keeper of the Grove of Blue now gets up to level 8. So it is a level 4 Alchemist versus a level 8 Keeper of the Grove. Doesn't sound like a fair fight. 25 to 45, as Headshot, who had the advantage a little while ago, is now once again in retreat. 25 over 50 supply compared to 41, a 17 supply difference, entangling new gold mines by both sides, and they're going to be able to start mining a bit of gold again. Goblin Shredder now back down to the south. The Blue has been mining for about a minute longer, as the Ents are going to go after some of those Keeper of the Groves here, or get some damage here, but that's not going to turn out well. I'm watching from Headshot's point of view. Headshot has a 26 over 50 supply army. Yeah, his army does look significantly smaller, but that could also be because he doesn't have the Wisp. Yeah, now finally getting into 31 compared to 43, and that could also be, well, because of Resurrection on the Panda. Trading a level 3 Panda for a level 7 Keeper of the Grove. That is a strategy that I always recommend if you're able to do that. Meanwhile, back off to the north, still more mining getting underway. 43 supply compared to 32. Both sides looking to engage. Let's take a look. Thorns Aura now on the Keeper of the Grove. Ents now joining in on the fight, perhaps to try and engage once more. That is a lot of Ents joining in right here, right now. But a quick detonation almost takes out, takes out multiple, as the Ents will get taken down. All right, back down across here. Archers finishing off the Goblin Shredder, now going after the Tree of Ages. That is a bit of a pincushion. This Tree of Ages will get shot down as well, as these Ents are just making their way over from the other side. All right, are we going to see some detonations? There you go. There's some detonations, but that Keeper of the Grove seemed to just have so much mana that even with detonations on him, he still had plenty to do. Keeper of the Grove, well, not joining in on the fight yet. Keeper of the Grove still resurrecting, about 3/4 of the way done. Panda now making its way over, sitting at level 3, has a Clarity Potion, could come across with a big Breath of Fire and try to blow these units over. All right, there you go. There's the Panda. Panda's now trying to make its way over. Unholy Aura adding a little bit of advantage there as the Breath of Fire hits multiple units again. Panda now making its way back off to the north. Alchemist, well, getting taken down in the center portion, and that will end up being the game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, and I'm trying to click these to show the other stats. It's not accepting it, so my apologies. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.